baby.
It's easy, baby.
It's easy, baby.
It's easy, baby. It's easy, baby. It's easy, baby.
What up, though? Welcome to the Last Minute Fantasy Football live stream. I know, and I am well aware the game starts in 45 minutes. I still want to look, man. I'm trying to get some content. I'm trying to get some consistency on this channel. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might switch some things up, man. I might actually end up going with my own fantasy football channel in itself. Nonetheless, man, I'm here. I'm here to answer you guys' questions. Let me know what you got, who you got going, this Sunday and tonight, because I know sometimes that's the question, and I have a little advice for that. So for some people who don't know, if you're starting someone tonight, make sure you start them in the position. Right? Because you can always use that flex spot. You play with that one a little bit. If you guys don't already know. What up, though? Gagrius in the building. Look, man, I like fantasy football. And I think I like it like way more this year. I think it's because I passed on last year because of the whole COVID situation. Because it's already random enough, right? I'm more of a daily fantasy football player. Like we actually get to play your teams. Pick your teams week to week. But man, I'm all over the place, man. I just want to get this live stream going. My man, Gagrius in the building. I really appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for rocking with me tonight, man. I know a lot of people, and I'm just gonna say it right now. I know it's only like week 2. We've had 1 week of football. A lot of people got burnt in drafting Saquon Barkley. That's on you. Like you should have known. Maybe that pans out later on in the year. But as of tonight, it's a solid sit, my guy and girls. Whoever you are. Yeah, I'm not starting Saquon Barkley against the Washington football team. It just doesn't sound like a great idea. One, Washington football team, the NFC East was nasty last year in terms of like terrible, but they limped their way into the playoffs last year. But the one bright side they had was that defense and the defensive line. What up, though, Benjamin Foe? Like I'm not starting a questionable Saquon Barkley against a defense that's anchored by my man Chase Young. All right, he's just a scary human being. I want no parts of that. All right, I want nada. Matter of fact, let me put a banner up real quick too. Hey, Bo, Ben, do you guys play fantasy football? Thursday night football. My bad. I'm trying to do a little title. I came home and I thought I was going to go sleep. I lied. I don't know how I'm still up right now. Makes no goddamn sense. Makes no goddamn sense. All right, Bo. Damn, Ben. Come on, man. Ben, you can, if you want to. You really don't have to. I don't know if you gamble or not. Actually, I know you gamble. Maybe more so fighting. Download DraftKings, man. We can even do one for free if you want. Anyway, my sits, the guys I'm sitting right now, and I did write this down on a piece of paper if I say just before live, does that make me seem, I mean, I am in professional. I'm in a fucking basement right now, right? Not starting Saquon Barkley. That's a nada. Who I am starting tonight, okay, Bo, I see you. My receivers suck starting Galladay tonight. Look, it's not a bad start. I mean, as you know, he had 6 targets last week, 3 catches, 64 yards, I think it was. Galladay he's the guy. I get Sterling Shepard got a lot of targets last week, and I feel like some of it was out of like him being comfortable and a little bit of desperation. I see my internet here is throwing a little bit of a fit. I'm hoping that's not fucking up the stream. If it is, comment and let me know, and I'll just go, jump off of fucking my roof. But my man said, "Fuck Stafford." And he says, "Good vibes." Who would handle Young? Man, I really hope so. I really hope that would be the case because who did handle Young last week was my man, the other tackle that we were thinking about drafting. Why can't I think of his name right now? Rashawn Slater. Anyway, Sterling Shepard, hella targets, man. Hella targets last week, yes. But again, I feel like a lot of that was just from Daniel Jones being comfortable with him, right? He's been a part of that roster for since OBJ was there. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of desperation moves last week. Only 13 points they put up on the board, so they're trying to get whatever they could. I mean, even if you look at the Denver side of the ball too, they were throwing a lot too. Shepard, maybe. It just depends who else you got. Like if they're facing like a rough defense, then no. You know what I'm saying? If you're facing the Rams defense this weekend, then no. Another game I'm really curious about, and I don't know what to do with, is the Cincinnati and Chicago. I feel like that might be a defensive stalemate for a lot of guys. But Allen Robinson, you get hella targets. Like you always gotta start him. But Galladay, and I'm not capping to you either, Bo. I got him on here. You start. I'll circle him so you see it. Yeah, I would start Galladay tonight. Like someone's gonna go off, man. So it's not go off. I apologize. Let me recorrect that. I ain't gonna tell you someone going off, but someone's gonna score tonight. Someone has to score tonight, and I think it's gonna be my man Galladay, Kenny Galladay. The Washington football team. Look, man, Gibson's like the only like must start in my opinion tonight. Obviously, he's a former wide receiver turned running back. I think he had 5 targets last week as a running back. If this is for people probably watching after the stream, just before the game. But yeah, I would definitely Gibson. Another one person. Again, it depends on what the rest of your wide receiver roster looks like. But De'Ami Brown, I keep an eye on him tonight. Maybe add him to like your watch list or however that goes. Yes, later. I knew it was later. Some guy dropped Ayuk in my league, thinking about paying 100% of my fab to get him. Man, who else is there? I wish you could see a screenshot of what else you're working with. Because 100% of your fab though. Fuck. It depends. Yeah, it depends what he's going for. Let me see. What's like the standard amount of means fantasy manager that set up by utilize for free agents, waiver wire leagues. You know what? No, don't blow your fab. Keep your fab. There's so many trades going on in my league right now as I'm speaking right now. I have McLaurin going tonight. Bo, what you mean you got bad receivers? I love McLaurin. McLaurin's a dog. I just saw a stat today. I think he's playing for his 10th quarterback since he's been in the National Football League. I think he's always been on the Washington football team. We're gonna be that's what they're called. I'm not being politically correct at all. Should I trade Russell Wilson and Cooper Kupp for Tannehill? Oh no. I don't think Ryan Tannehill is going to be able to have the type of years he's had the past 2 years because I don't think that Derrick Henry is going to have the type of year that he's had the past 2 years. We've seen Ryan Tannehill in Miami, without Derrick Henry, and he was what he was. He was nothing special. So that's not a trade that I would make, man. In my personal opinion, I love Russell Wilson. He's a guy who put it on the ground for you and he could throw it, air it out. Cooper Kupp. I think Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee are going to be Matthew Stafford's favorite targets. I don't know if you're new to the stream or not, but I'm a Detroit Lions fan, so it's he likes them white boys. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. But he likes his tight ends, and Cooper Kupp is a fabulous route runner. I would keep Cooper Kupp. I think Cooper Kupp's like a must have, really. Diggs, obviously, like there's the value in that trade. Like that's who you want out of it, right? Like I'm sure you don't give too much of a shit about Tannehill, but Diggs gonna get hella receptions, right? He's literally the only guy, but he's also a little guy. He might get hurt. Stafford able to spread around a little bit. I think Kupp stays healthier throughout the season. And maybe I should look at the end. Maybe I'll check the playoff schedules and let me revisit that one. Ayuk has not been looking good at all. That's why that rookie been getting more snaps. Yeah, and that's like kind of what the coach like straight up came out and said. I wouldn't really blow any fab on him, to be honest with you. My third receiver is Jacoby Myers. Have Judy on IR. Oh damn, you hurting? Okay, you weren't lying, Bo. You weren't lying. I wish. Do you have me on Twitter? I wish you could screenshot that free agency pool and let's find something to just throw it in the fab. You know what I'm saying? Just throw it in the fab. Because yeah, you definitely gotta do something, man. That's rough. That's really rough. If no one's picked up Tim Patrick yet, I'd get him all day. Possibly make a trade for, maybe not make a trade. I like Noah Fant. I like Noah Fant a lot since he come out. If you look at the tight ends coming out of Iowa, you have our guy T.J. Hawkinson. You have George Kittle. Now Noah Fant. I think Dallas Clark was out of there too. Like that's tight end you. Noah Fant's the real deal. He's really athletic. And now that your boy Jerry Judy's out, I think Fant's going to see a lot of targets on his way. I think it'd be split between him and Tim Patrick. Which honestly, Tim Patrick's the number one wide receiver on that offense. I would want to say surprisingly enough, but if you go back from last year, it's really not. Ayuk did tease us though last year. I'm not gonna lie. Let me look at this playoff schedule though for my man who asked about Russell Wilson, Tannehill, Kupp, and Diggs. Let's go Rams. Hold on 1 second. Sorry guys, I broke my mic like 2 videos ago, so this is how we rocking it. All right, mate. We have what the fuck, mate? Hold on one second. You're tripping. Shout out to anybody who's just tapped in. If you guys are in and we already been rolling, like, you know what I'm saying, hit that like button right quick. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hook me up. Let me double check because there's a new schedule this year, 17 game schedule. The fantasy football playoffs will be. I want to say week 14. Let me go back real quick, see if I have any comments from my guy. I have Hawk at tight end. Well, there you go. That's good. I picked up Tim Patrick, but I'd rather start Jacoby this week. Patriots are playing. Who are they playing? You know if you beat me to it. Jets. The Jets played the Panthers last week. Panthers. Like the Jets, you want to think defense from them, but that's like also from the past. Like they could be boo boo. Let's look at some numbers here. But to be honest with you, man, I like Tim Patrick a lot. And this is the other thing with Tim Patrick. I'm pretty sure Denver's facing the Jaguars this week. And then you obviously saw what, a brutal, depleted. Am I being offensive as a Lions fan to judge another team's roster? The Texans are obviously aren't the greatest. I don't know, man. I like Tim Patrick a lot this week. He's going to see a lot more of the targets this week with your boy Judy out. And again, he was the number one guy even before then. Give me 1 second here, Bo. I got you, Fo. Yeah, the Texans put up 37 points. 132 yards receiving for Brandon Cooks. Farrell Brown, 67. Danny Amendola got down. I mean, Bo, I think you tripped a little bit. But though, tick, the build. Man, all these trades going on in my league, and no one sent me nothing. I feel lonely. What flex and receiver? Deebo Samuel, Deontay Johnson, DJ Moore, Leonard Fournette, Gronk, Kittle's my tight end. Ooh. Gronk and them are facing Atlanta, and I think they're going to go off, if I'm keeping it a buck with you. Philly. I believe the 49ers are facing Philly. Bro, I flex. What Deontay Johnson do? Okay. Hey, good looks, Bo. I'm gonna check it out right now. Real quick. And you know what, guys? Let me show you a little secret too. I love obviously when you're here chilling with me, and I really do appreciate it. But if I'm ever not live and you guys want to look at some numbers, I hate that one of my opponents is here in the chat with me, but I don't know if you can even see the website. Maybe you can't. If you don't see it, maybe I won't tell you. If you comment, I'll tell you. How about that? All right, so let's see. Deebo Samuel. Let's look at Deontay Johnson. That's what I really wanted to see from here. Let's make sure that you can see as well, though. That's close enough. It should be good. All right, targets. Let's go to the Steelers. All right. Oh, baby. Look at that man. Look, Deontay Johnson had like moments last year. Only five of those completed. The Bills do play tough D. Answer that question, man. Let me see who the Panthers are playing again. Panthers are about to play. Looks like the Saints, who just destroyed Aaron Rodgers. I would go with Deontay Johnson. Just looking at the matchups. He had 10 targets last week. DJ Moore, I think, is going to be like the lead guy there until Terrence Marshall arrives. But that's probably what I would do with the flex situation. I would consider, though, replacing Kittle with Gronk. Just because, Philly's defense is all right. Like, let's remember, too, like when they went to the Super Bowl, that was like one of the main things that led them was that defense. Fletcher Cox, Brandon Ingram. That's a basketball player. We'll just move on from that one. Follow you and screenshot of my roster. And if you guys see someone comment in the question too, like feel free to hop in, join the discussion, like and your take on it, because we've all been there. We all appreciate it. We all sit there and prisoners of our own thoughts, days or moments before fantasy start. So let's see. I might have sent you. I might have an old Twitter link in here. Should I low-key trade Kittle and rely off Gronk? If you can get if you get a really good trade with Kittle, I don't think it'd be a bad move, man. If I'm keeping a buck with you, because Gronk's gonna see a lot of red zone targets, and if you watch like throughout the season last year with him and Brady, like Gronk really didn't get going until towards the end of the year, and obviously that gets carried into this year based off last week. One thing with Gronk though is you do have to worry about injury, so it is kind of nice to have him. Maybe if you in love with Kittle, which he doesn't seem like you are, but maybe you could also trade Gronk. But I think Gronk's gonna see a lot of red zone targets. The one questionable thing I would say though about him is that he's compete with Mike Evans, Antonio Brown, Chris Godwin too, but red zone specifically just Mike Evans. 2020. I'm looking at Gronk's numbers real quick for you. I apologize. I don't even know if you can see the screen that I'm on. No, you can't. Well, you know what? I can for you right now. Here we go. Player stats. Let's find my guy. Rob Gronkowski. Let's go to 2020. Game logs. Oh, I don't even let me just switch to 2020. Well, we just have last week's to go. Oh, here we go. We can switch to 2020. Who wants to go back to 2020? No one. All right. Yeah, start of the year. All right, this is the end of the year. Let's see. And touchdowns definitely came towards the second half, and maybe I'm just thinking of overall points and not just targets and yards. But nonetheless, 2 touchdowns last week. Like, what do you think is going down? I like him in the red zone a lot. It is sketchy sharing him with Mike Evans, but it depends what you get for George Kittle. I just let people know, like, hey, this is what I'd say. Tell people that both tight ends are on the market, and see what gets into you. Oh, I don't see anything on Twitter. Maybe my thing's not updated. Maybe you got an old Twitter link in the description, and that's my fault. Let me double check that for you. You guys, I was up till 7 a.m. making that video last night. It's just not even at 100 views. Fucking fattest L of the week. Fattest L of the week. Give me 1 sec, Sky. I'm about to read your comment too. I just want to make sure I got my man going with the correct. Well, my Twitter link is even in there. Okay, at Speakeasy _ sent the message. Let's check. Do I just not know how to fucking work Twitter? Oh, here we go. I got it. Why isn't this showing? There we go. All right. Should I share the team to the screen so you guys can see too? Or both? If you want me to do that, just let me know. Cup is number 1. Who is not labeled as number 1? I 100% agree, Super Saiyan. 100% agree. I think Cooper Kupp is going to be Matthew Stafford's favorite target. Kupp is he's a hot commodity. If you can get him, get him. Kupp in. I like Higby too. Don't sleep on the white boys now. Come on now. Looks like it's active. All right, so you have Dak Prescott, fantasy machine. Terry McLaurin, I like him a lot too. These are vitamin gummies. I probably shouldn't chew into the mic. Kenny Galladay. Look, Washington defense is tough, but you're limited because you also have Jacob Myers, All right. Oh, you have Chenault, Sherman, Pollard, Lance. All right, so the Jets defense, man. Let's see real quick. I'm gonna see what they did last week. So the Jets limited because Sam Darnold and obviously the Carolina Panthers are not like world beaters, but they limited them to 19 points. You also have Mac Jones, rookie quarterback. Teams are going to game plan really well against him, or they're going to startle him most likely. I just like Tim Patrick, man. I like Tim Patrick going against a weak Jacksonville defense, which we just saw Texans go off on. That's just the move I would make. But hey, it's your team, bro. It's definitely your team. You're definitely hurting that receiver though, man. I apologize about that. I wish I could. Yeah. Show me your free agents, man. Let's blow that fab. I know a thing or two about being up till 7. Hey, my guy, Sky guy. Yeah, share. All right, bet. I'm about to share Bo's team. So you guys take a look too. Let us know what you guys think. I'm sorry I'm chewing on this fucking. These got like real sweet. So I'm just trying to get it done with. I'm saving Bo's team. I'm gonna chew away from the mic. People hopping the stream like this fat ass motherfucker just. What the? This who you go to? This your is right here? I hope you guys would say yeah, because we've been for a minute. Colin, man, what up, man? You're a fancy guy. I'm about to pull up my man Bo's team. I'm just starting these fantasy stream two guys. Like this is probably something I feel like I'm passionate about it. Fantasy's fun, and I love being right. That's one thing. Almost to a fault. Definitely almost to a fault. I love being right. For some reason, sometimes I'm just fucking right all the time, man. Just like when I said this wasn't like too hot of a take, but the 49ers are going to beat the Detroit Lions or what happened. And this week, you know what I'm saying? I'm just catch some Lions running backs this week if you can. All right, guys, I'm going to pull up about to put up this. I wish I could have zoomed it in for you guys. Maybe I can do something else for it, actually. I can leave what it is for right now, too. Colin, who did you get? How many teams you got this year? I like Patrick this week, too. Look, man, we're telling you, Bo. Look at what the Texans did to Jack last week. Also, Jerry Jeudy's gone. He's seeing hella targets. He was a lead receiver before seeing extra targets with Jeudy being gone. It's a move to make. You also have a rookie quarterback in Trevor Lawrence who be giving that offense every opportunity to score over and over and over again because he's gonna be making some dumbass mistakes. I have a feeling Pats are gonna tank games this year. You don't really tank a football, man. To be honest with you, I don't think that's a thing. I think it's like dangerous too. It's not really a thing. It's ultra competitive. You hear commentary and even the players themselves say like Ndamukong Suh, actually one of my favorite players all time, notorious for like just getting into like a place mentally before you step on that field because you're not going to war but you're going to war, right? Like it's almost like a fight where like there's a little bit more cerebralness to it where you're using your brain because you're running like schematics and plays, but you got to be a savage out there, man. It's a different level of violence to be a professional football player. I don't think you guys, they can be tanked. But nonetheless, the Pats, players and coaches don't tank, but GMs do, if that makes sense. Players and coaches are also competitive. GMs, they see the big picture. You know what I'm saying? So I actually, you know what? Maybe the GMs, Bill Belichick and them, they know it might be an off year, but they're trying anyway. Next year, I want to do some fantasy content. I do really love fantasy football. Sky Guy, I'm about to subscribe to you because I think I remember Luke saying that you do have a channel, and I didn't get the chance to do that. So I'm going to do that right now. Sky Guy YouTube channel. Hey, Sky Guy, too. Do you have 995 subscribers? This is not your same picture. It's definitely a different picture. Man, there's a lot of Sky guys. And they all have YouTube channels. This is weird. You want to know something else weird? Since you do have a YouTube channel, YouTube's algorithm will pump SEO content based off. Holy shit! I just saw some weird shit. Based off like the words said in your video too. Like for instance, I'm saying Sky Guy in this video, right? Sky Guy, Sky Guy, Sky Guy. Watch this. I'm gonna show you some trippy shit. Share screen. Guess what popped up? Our stream. This is our stream right now. Trippy, right? Just a little YouTube advice. Where my stream yard go? Here we go. Hey, if you want to hop in, like, I think I'm gonna stream every Saturday, and maybe I probably do this thing too weekly. Sky, if you just want to hop in, I'm down. Colin got 3. I feel like you trimmed down, so I'm proud of you. You're usually going wild. I feel like. Barley. Is he talking about Barkley? Saquon Bark? Oh, don't do Barkley. Hines. Fuck, man. Those Indianapolis running backs are actually really tough. There's a committee like no other. Let's go back to my secret website. xxnx.com or xnxx.com, whatever one. All right, let's go back to my secret website. Let's check out Hines carries. Here. We got red zone stats. Let's do snap count. Team. Let's go to Indianapolis. Now I like Hines, but he's more of like every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. I do like him though, but Taylor gets a lot of work too. 42 snaps, 34 snaps for Hines, 53% or 44% for Hines. What was I like this question. This is a good question. You got me thinking. You know what, James Conner though, but he's splitting with. Sorry, I'm doing multi pages now. You guys can't see my other page that I'm on. I also feel like Connor. I think we expect him to be the lead back. Going there to Arizona and Chase. Well, you know what? He did get most of the carries. And they're playing who this week? The Cardinals are playing someone weak, I feel like, right? Oh no, they're playing the Vikings. Guys, comment what you think for this one. I am curious. Yeah, Sky. There's a fucking lot of Sky guys. Hines. I go Hines. Just because we're going PPR, Hines catches a lot of balls out of the backfield. I think both those guys are a toss-up, being completely honest with you. But I would go Hines just because this is who I'm rocking with. I got Stacey six me to the lineup. Ooh, said Jones or Heineke. Fuck, that's tough. I'm gonna say Jones gonna be getting garbage points. Damn, that's tough. You're doing DFS tonight. Jones or Heineke. That's tough. I almost want to say Jones though. Nah, Heineke. He did straight. He can run too. I want to say Jones, but the defense is tough. That's why I was texting him. I apologize for doing that. That was rude. Seeing the available receivers on waiver, they're in Yahoo's busted projected points order. All right, let's see what my man Bo is working with in this free agency. I will save this and send onto here too, guys. The game is starting shortly. My man's texting me for fantasy stuff right now too. Fuck. I gotta get Bo right, man. Bo was the first one to stream tonight. I appreciate him. Ooh, we have Cole Beasley there. Boy's gonna see a dip from last year with Chase Young. I'm Chase Young. What the fuck am I saying? Jamar Chase. Uh, Darnell Mooney is there. I like him, but more so if our guy, he's not our guy because we're Detroit Lions fans, but if Justin Fields ends up coming through, that's probably when I would mess with Mooney a little bit more. But I never did a fab league either, to be honest with you. Davante Parker's there. You got Rieger. You know who I like, bro? That's there, just from what I'm looking at right now. Zach Pascal. I think he fills the same exact role as T.Y. Hilton is right now. That's probably, and it sounds crazy. It is a little bit risky, but that's just maybe where I would go. Zach Pascal. You guys can see Gage. What did Gage do last week? Anything? Ooh. Renfro's a free agent in G League? After that week 1? Hey, my man know about the XX and X. Okay. Nasty. Yeah, y'all nasty, huh? I've never been a huge fan of any running backs, but that's not me. I've actually actively avoided Taylor this year. I agree. Like I said, those indie running backs, it's as committees can be. You know what I'm saying? I'd go with Hines. That's what I said. PPR, I'd probably go with Hines. I didn't even look at what did Hines finish with last week? What did he do? Let's see. Why doesn't it show me his numbers? This is week 2 projections, but I just want his fucking. There we go. 34 yards, 6 receptions. How about this? I'll go back to my handy dandy Magic website. Let's look at Hines' targets. You could probably tell him, but I'm looking at his target share, I should say. NFL. Let's go NFL targets. All teams, none. We want Indianapolis. Oh my God, he led the team in targets. Yeah, go Hines. Go Hines. Yeah. PPR, Hines. Literally led that entire offense in targets last week. So yeah, that's just where I would go. 44% of the snaps. If he's in there, blocking, right? He's most likely out for a pass. That's who I would mess with. Say Hines, pretty close though. I do agree it's close, but PPR, I go Hines. When will Barkley get his full workload? To be honest with you, he's probably most likely going to get his workload. I'm going to say later in the year. To be honest with you, and this is fantasy football, right? This is just like when your weatherman gets on, he tells you it's going to be a beautiful day, and it ends up raining, and I was going to go with a graphic story there, but we're just not going to go down that road. What I would do if I were you, just to get the most value out of him, Fabian, I would probably look to sell high on Barkley before he has another rough game tonight and people are low on him. But I mean, actually, it's kind of too late because the game's really about to start in like 10 minutes. But you can still you can still sell high on Barkley. People drafted him first round, for a reason. Higbee is a stud. I agree 100%. It's 0.5 PPR. Oh, yeah, back to both receiving agents. All right, back to the Magic website. Let's do this. Targets. Let's go to Vegas, baby. LV. That's new. It's different. All right, Darren Waller, 19 targets last week was fucking insane. Hunter Renfro, second with 9. Let's see. He caught 6 of those for 70 yards, no touchdowns. Let me see who's actually on your team, too. You got some good running backs. Charlotte might be straight too. Sermon, I feel like may take a bigger dip than people are expecting. Oh yeah, Patrick and Hamler. I would maybe move from Hamler and Gallup if you can. Again, I've never done a fab leap, to be honest with you. But I would probably move from those two, Gallup and Hamler, and I'd maybe go. It's tough. I feel bad for telling you about Gallup, but I mean, they have Amari Cooper and then they have CeeDee Lamb. Like Gallup's like literally the third option. It's not really a reliable one. I would keep an eye on Mooney. If you put him on your watch list, keep an eye on Mooney. Keep an eye on Rieger. Zach Pascal, for sure, Zach Pascal. I like Emmanuel Sanders, but this guy's like 50 now. There's no way he's going to keep just being a fucking beast, but we'll see. It's Terrence Marshall. Darius Slayton, obviously, the Giants' offense is pretty ugly. But Von Jefferson from the Rams and Hunter Renfro, whatever the fuck you say that name, that guy. Broncos defense is way to go in DraftKings and fantasy. Broncos defense, they're going against Jacksonville this week. I can see them getting down. Yeah. I'd start them. Hey, I got to make dinner, but if you want to get together and talk some fantasy sometime, we can set that up. Sky Guy, my Twitter is at Speakeasy Sports _ Hit me up, man. I'll get you on the show. I agree. Yeah, easy. Should I start Aaron Rodgers this week or not? I've got Goff too. I'm torn. Definitely. Look, I got 2 tickets to paradise. You can pack your bags and leave tonight, but but honestly, God, I think the Lions are gonna play the Green Bay Packers real tough. But you got to go with Aaron Rodgers in that one, unless you're talking about DFS and you're obviously gonna save money and going with Goff. But I would go with Aaron Rodgers. I'm not gonna call myself a fanboy, but like I'm not a fucking fanboy. This guy's Aaron Rodgers' prime is great, so it's just like I'd go Aaron Rodgers all day on that one. I wouldn't even question it. And I think we lost our guy Tyrell Williams too. I gotta double check on that. I think Lions running backs are going to eat on Monday. My man, Super Saiyan, you are absolutely correct. The Lions are about to eat. Kneecap soup. I was going to drop Hamler, pick up Ayuk. My reason for loving Ayuk is he's a legit shot to put up number one. He is, but there's some drama around with him and the coaches too. So, is he talking about me? Who's Frankie? Frankie, are you watching me right now? Join this chat if you are. I should send him this link. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna send this link so I could read his comments on here. I apologize, guys. I used to have my teeth with Febreze. It's crazy, bro. Nothing's crazy. I'm crazy. I'm stupid. All right, let's see. I benched Saquon. Hopefully that's a good move. It's a great move, man. He's not gonna do. Look, the NFC East. NFC East is a sloppy brand of football, right? The New York Giants are a sloppy brand of football. The Washington, almost said it, football team has a solid defense. Saquon's not like Saquon yet. Like, it's a safe bet, man. I promise you. At least 100%. If I had him, I would not be starting him tonight. I was going to drop. Honestly, I'd sell him high. Ayuk, yeah, there's some stuff going on with him, man. Some maturity issues. I think Kyle Shanahan should have came out and said that the guys behind him are just playing better than him, which is weird to us because we saw what he did last year. I like Ayuk, but who I honestly would take the biggest flyer or keep on is Zach Pascal. I think he can do everything that T.Y. Hilton does more, and I think he had a big week last week, if I'm not mistaken. He might have had, I think he had 2 touchdowns. Let's see. If I muted myself, please someone comment, let me know. Oh, you don't have let's see, what does Zach Pascal do? 4 receptions, 2 touchdowns. Look, I think Pascal is going to be Carson Wentz's favorite. Just what I think. I've been Saquon. Hopefully it's a good move. I did read that already. That's my ADD kicking in. He's splitting with Edwards. Who's splitting with Edwards? Fill me on that one, Lions. Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan. Hey, it's me, your bud. All right, Frankie, what you got going on, man? Because you were texting me while I was like streaming, so I was like, I felt rude because I was leaving the stream to like read your text. Oh, we got the same picks. And then McLaurin, Brown, Rudolph, Galladay. Damn. Look, bro, I like Jones more, obviously, right? But like, I like Washington's defense a lot, Frankie. Like, I feel like Washington's defense can put it on them, and you might see some interceptions from Jones. Heineke, remember he played Tampa Bay last year. Heineke played, and I think was Heineke a rookie last year? I'm pretty sure he was. Played the Tampa Bay defense tough last year in the playoffs. Like almost beat Tom Brady. Granted, Tom Brady wasn't out there playing fucking linebacker, but Heineke, look, he could ball. Don't disrespect him, man. Don't disrespect him. I'll pick him up. Thanks, bro. And no problem, man. And keep on him, and then I'll probably like Hamler to get some work. He's definitely get some looks now that Judy's gone. But you got a bunch of people there, man. I apologize. I keep an eye on Mooney too. If Ayuk goes off this week, I'll be quite upset. I'll have to do some more homework, man. Let's see, FanDuel. Frankie, man, come over to DraftKings, bro. Hey, Frankie, honest to God, because I know you, and from when we were doing this shit, come to DraftKings. I got like a 40-person pool that you and I will clean up on. I promise you, because I know you're a dog at this shit. I hope Bears do start Fields already, just so people can how not ready he is for the NFL level yet. Yeah, I think there's a comment that came out, and maybe it was him being like a genuine like good kid, but he commented and he was like, I'm talking about Justin Fields. He was like, they should just treat Andy Dalton like a human. They forget that he's human too. He's just my man's not ready. I don't think from his attitude coming in to that, like something's had to happen. Something's had to happen where he just doesn't feel ready. Or, the Bears brass isn't comfortable in him. Is DraftKings allowed in AZ? I don't know. That's an AZ question, my guy. Fuck, shit. Oh, Colin, too. Look, Colin, I ain't inviting you to no DraftKings pool because then I ain't going to win. I trade Corey Davis and Saquon for Davante Adams and Gaskins. What do you think? Woo! Damn. So a lot of people are high on Gaskin. Why am I not? Am I missing out? I know people are actually high on him, but I'm not high on him. I mean, you got Davante Adams, so that's money right there. But I apologize, Jim. I'm just trying to look at some numbers real quick on Gaskins, and I'll share the screen so I don't look like a retard while I'm reading. I apologize if you guys have a retard cousin named Fabio that you're just really close with, and I insulted him. But tell Fabio it's nothing personal. I grew up. I sound like an old person. We grew up saying those words. That's terrible. I did just try to use that as an excuse. There's a genuine excuse, though. I will say that. Even when I was like younger, I thought that. I was like, yeah, times were different. I mean, they were. Fuck. Let's check out my man Gaskin, though, because I am curious about the hype on him, because you're the second person this week to trade for him that came up to me. Someone come up to me at work and told me they traded for Myles Gaskin. You guys can see the screen, right? All right, so 50 yards yesterday or Sunday, 20 receiving. Let's go to PPR. Gaskin 500 yards last year. Let's go to the target share over there in Miami. I mean, what's done is done. But you got Davante Adams. Davante Adams should have a good year. Regardless if Aaron Rodgers and them end up winning games, Davante Adams is going to put up numbers because he's a fucking beast in himself. So I really like Davis a lot this year. Like a lot. I think all the hype around him and Dak Wilson headed into the regular season, we saw in week 1 confirmed. Hit up your boys in that league, tell them veto that trade, and just try to move Saquon and maybe somebody else for Davante Adams. That's what I would. Personally, that's what I would do. I mean, obviously, and I don't want to insult the trade that you may have already made, but that's just me. Let me know DraftKings pool. Invite me. I got you, Colin. I got you. Field soft. Yeah, he's soft in the motherfucker. Baby shit, in full PPR. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about Gaskin, man. The Miami's offense is like really boring. Yes, he's a running back, and he's gonna be part of the boring because he's getting carries. But looking at the numbers from last week, he didn't get many of them. And I'm gonna go back to the PPR. I'm gonna see snap count and targets. Give me 1 sec. I apologize. I used to have to hit my T's with Febreze. Gaskin third in the team with targets with 5. He caught all 5 of them. Let's see his snap count. I'm trying to convince myself of Gaskin too, man. So like, I'm not just trying to hold you or anything like that. I'm trying to like get into like the hype with him. 53% of snaps. Look, man, he might be sweet. I could be missing the ball on him. I'm not. And for me, it's nothing new with Gaskin and who he is. All right, it's the Miami offense in itself. It's bland. It's Tua. It's everything Tua Tagovailoa is. I can't say any names tonight. I was up till 7 last night editing a video that I only got 70 fucking views on. God, that's a good ass move. Colin likes it. Eliot. Colin likes it. Full PPR. And I'll tell you this about Colin. Colin's a damn good fantasy football player. Him and I get down in some dailies, and he's gotten the better of me a few times. And I'm not talking about like just like one-on-ones, right? We do pools and we clean up. Fields cannot read defenses. You can see it when he plays. That's why he throws. Yeah, that's it. You hoping Rodgers and the pack have another week like last week, bro? Bro, they're gonna look. Yes, I'm obviously hoping that, but like, hear me out real quick. And I'm gonna sound crazy regardless because like the Lions looked like the Lions last week, but the Packers are missing their starting left tackle, Bakhtiari. I think I said the name correct for the first time tonight. They looked terrible against the rush last week. 170 yards for the Saints. Again, they have Alvin Kamara. Sure, I like DeAndre Swift. I like Jamal Williams. I'm sure you guys too. You saw the holes they're creating against the 49ers defense, which, in my opinion, is better and definitely a better defensive line. Yes, they have Rashawn Gary, but you're looking at Nick Bosa, D Ford. My back itches. Sorry. Yeah. Look, it's doable. That's all I'm saying. If we can run the football, it's doable. If we convert on 4th down, it's doable. If we win the game, we can win the game. But guys, I do want to watch this football game. Oh my God, I didn't check my lineups. God damn. I got Gibson going though, and that's really all I give a shit about. I think I got Gibson in both leagues. He'll be straight. Yeah. I just got Gibby going. Hey guys, I'm about to be on. I have a question actually, if you're still there. Should I do this on Wednesdays or Thursdays? Thursdays, I don't know if I can get home soon enough to do it. Wednesdays, I got all night because I'm not rushing to get in before a game. Someone comment, let me know. Fuck, I should have kept Jones. All right, I got to watch this game. What happened? What'd I miss? I think I missed something. I'm out. We back. Hey, tomorrow we're dropping a video. I don't know what it's going to be. I just lied. I had no plan to drop a video Wednesdays. I was thinking Wednesdays too. Thanks, Bo. I appreciate you. I'll hop on whenever. Bet. All right, guys. We out here.
Easy. Speak easy, baby.
It's easy, baby.
It's easy, baby.
It's easy, baby. It's easy, baby. It's easy, baby.